Hello, welcome to another video. Today is kind of like a vlog style over the last few days. My name's Anna, if you're new. I typically make painting videos or anything like artsy in general, I guess. But this is my first like vlog style. So in this video, I made like a phone charger cord wrap thing. So this is not the one I made in the video. This is a second one that I made. I went thrifting. I did some gouache painting in my sketchbook and just some other random clips from my past weekend that I threw in there. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe and like, do all those things. I actually really liked doing this style of video because, I don't know, I just like pieced together a bunch of different things that I did and I liked it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
You sit. Oh, buddy, let's do one more.
Okay, I'm now at a thrift store that was next to the coffee shop I went to. So I was working on my paper and I did finish it except for the intro. I just didn't write the intro yet. But I'm okay with that. But yeah, I got a chai tea. I got some soup. And yeah, there's a thrift store like a few buildings down. So I'm gonna go in there just quick. I'm not gonna spend too long, but I like to look for jewelry whenever I go to a thrift store. Jewelry, skirts recently, and sometimes jackets. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, next part of my day. First I'll give you a thrift haul because I did end up staying there longer and looking through a lot of different things. So I'll show you what I got. Number one, gray shorts. Plain, basic. Next, okay, I found a plain navy blue tank top. I've wanted to like bleach paint navy blue. I've done like bleach painting on black shirts, but I really want to try like a navy blue one. So I'm gonna bleach dye, I don't know, something on this maybe tomorrow. I got this like sweatery, I don't know, little cover thing. This tank top, I just like the colors of it. Also plain. And then this dress, which I am planning to wear, like, I just like the bottom of it. Like, I think this would be cute as like a skirt style thing, and then like something like bigger over the top, so this just looks like a skirt. That's the vision for this. And then I also got this book. This was like $2 and it's full of color schemes, and I thought it would be fun for like, I don't know, if I ever need color scheme inspiration, just flip through this. It's just pages and pages of color schemes. Okay, that's the haul. Next up for today, I want to make, this is my phone charger that I have in my car, and I want to like do the fun little wrap things on it, make it colorful. So I have all this thread and I'm gonna pick my color scheme. So I want it to be pretty colorful, some fun colors. I'm thinking I want like pinks, greens, oranges. Ooh, and like this color. Okay, I've decided on these 4 colors. Very vibrant. Or should I just do the warm ones? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna start. Let's see. So I didn't watch like any tutorials on how to do this, but there's like a few different ways that you can create like a pattern wrap, you know? I'm gonna start with orange. So I'm just gonna take a bunch. I don't know how much I'll need. And I'm gonna fold it in half. So here's the 2 ends. And then this is the, then we have the loop here, okay? And then one end of the cord, I'm just gonna do like a, you know, like loop it through itself just to get it on here. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. She's on there. And then I'm just gonna take one side and add it basically to the cord, and the other side I'm literally just gonna wrap it. Because I want to switch up the colors like every, I don't know, like every inch or so. And I'm gonna be adding, like, it's gonna get thicker because I'm gonna, I don't know if this makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just making this up and I'm gonna see if it works. Okay, that's like a good solid orange chunk. Solid orange chunk, okay? And then I'm just gonna tie a knot so that doesn't unwind. Okay, so that part's wrapped. And I still have the orange on here because I'll come back to the orange and I'll use it again. My next color will be pink. Okay, update. I'm getting the hang of it. It's happening. This is my progress. This is what I have to do yet. It's been like 20 minutes. But, okay. So, I did try some like different patterns. I will walk you through them. I'll try to. I also like changing up how big each chunk is, you know? So like this yellow one's a little smaller. I'm gonna do yellow and green and I'm gonna wrap it like this, okay? So I have one green. And I grab a yellow. So I have those 2 separate. Everything else is together. And then just wrap it a bunch. And it starts to create like stripes. I do have to leave soon, so I'm definitely not going to be finishing it like right now. But I might bring it to my dad's to work on while I'm there, and then hopefully it's done tonight. I'll start something new. Okay, you get the idea. I just wrapped it up a bunch, and it can be lumpy. It doesn't really matter. Like, it does make the cord a lot thicker. But it really doesn't matter. Okay, here she is. It's really, like, I would love the colors, and when it's like sunny in here, they're like even more vibrant, and I love it. So, yay. I might do another one, like my regular phone charger for like at home. I might pick some more colors and do that one as well, but I'm proud of this one, and it looks good with my little bubbler. All right, today is Monday. My plan for today is to redecorate my walls a little bit around my desk. So, okay, so I did a little order from Lee Ellickson like a while ago, but when I was at home, I remembered to bring it back here. So I have like some of her postcards in here that I want to hang up. So first of all, look how cute this is. Even the stamp. Okay, so I'll show you the ones that I got. Here's a square one. Cute. I don't know if I want to put all of them, like hang all of them up, or save them. I might move them around, I don't know. I picked a lot of like the very naturey ones. I think this one or this one. I think this one's actually my favorite. So this is the back too. Is that upside down? I think, yeah, this one's my favorite. This is definitely going on the wall, and so is this one. And then lastly, I also got this sticker, which I just love birds. Birds are like my favorite thing to draw. I just think they're so cool. So this is the one sticker I got. Currently, I do have like a lot of my own artwork on my walls. But I kind of want to get rid of some of it, switch it out for these, and just like reorganize it all kind of. I'm also in a printmaking class this semester, and we are on Wednesday. I will be like doing my final prints for our first project, which here's the test print that I did. And then so this is just like on some newsprint paper, and I ended up like carving out a little bit more of the background, and so it'll still have some of like the random lines. But I will get like a nice print of that design too, that I'll trade that one out for. So, and then, so that, like the crane one is my main project, but then I had like a chunk of the linoleum block left over, so I started this one today in class. So, I mean, I'll also get a print of this, which I'll hang up eventually, but I need to finish this by Wednesday so I can print both of them at the same time. And let's start rearranging. Okay, so the wall is complete. This is what she's looking like. And I'll probably add some more this way. Like when I get my other butterfly prints, I'll probably put that somewhere over here, and I don't know. But this is good for now. I feel like I kind of have a color scheme without like meaning to. It's like very green and then reds and oranges, pink. These are the two that did not make the wall, but I might still put them up once I have like my other prints that I'm making. That will kind of influence if I need to add these just to make it look more like finished, I guess. So next thing I want to do today is either work on my lino block carving so it can be ready to print on Wednesday, or I want to practice a little bit more with gouache. So I commissioned this paint palette from a girl who went to my high school, but she is a couple years older than me, and she also goes to the same college as me, or she graduated, but she still lives in the area. So I've been following her like pottery account on Instagram, and over my winter break I reached out to her to commission a paint palette for me, and here it is. It's got her little name. It's really cute. I've used it once so far, and I am kind of like saving it for gouache just because it's water-based enough where I can clean it up pretty easy. And I want to try it out again. So I think I'm just gonna do some sketchbooking with gouache paints. Alright, I'm coming in with a voiceover. I am a little sick, so forgive me. But you're gonna watch me lay down some different colors, you know, you'll see the vision, like some mountains, some grass, pink sky, and then you'll also watch me paint over every single color with a different color because it wasn't working. I think the mountains were like just too cold, and the sky also was it felt a little cold. So you'll watch me paint over every single part of this with a different color, and I ended up liking it a lot more, so I am glad that I went in and redid it. Yeah, just hang tight. If you think it's ugly, wait for the end, okay? It gets better. One thing I am working on whenever I'm painting or drawing recently is just trying to not think about the details so much, especially in like the early parts of the process. Like, this is an example where I'm just painting down blobs for most of it, and then eventually I kind of add details and shades, but you can see I'm holding the brush like kind of further back, not super close to the end. And that's just to hopefully feel more loose and more free as I paint, rather than trying to get like very specific shapes or details, because I typically get too focused on the details and then never move on. So this sketchbook spread was just meant to be quick, fast, and I don't know, not super detailed. And you'll see it at the end, it's not detailed at all, but I still love it. Okay, this is my favorite part of any painting I do. I love going over it with colored pencils or like a black pen if I'm outlining stuff. They always just really pull it together, and adding like the final details, it just helps it so much. So there's always an ugly phase, and I think I fixed it with the colored pencils. And wait till I do the bugs with the colored pencils because they're adorable. And yeah, just enjoy these little scribbles, I guess. Alright, so this is the end of the video. You saw the first phone charger I made. I know I briefly showed this at the beginning, but this was the second one that I made. It's like purple, pink, and green, and I did run out of the colors, like multiple colors on this one, so the end is just very green. But this is just the one for my room, so doesn't matter. I also just wanted to show, so that you saw this painting, and then these bugs on the side. I thought they were so cute, and then I did like another page of just the bugs, and I just wanted to show that at the end. But yeah, I feel like this would be such a cute like pattern for like wrapping paper, or like something like this, maybe a different color background than the white, but I think they're so cute. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this style of video, and I will see you later.